Hi, this is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for anyone who needs to hear the message. So if you were drawn to this message is for you. And you can also participate on the live chat and get some extra support from the crew that shows up here. My name is Michelle. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader, and I use astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards to analyze the energy of the moment and turn it into useful advice for you. So if you're looking for zodiac sign specific, which is a little bit more energy specific, I do weekly zodiac readings over on my my premiere channel called Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I encourage you to go over there, take a look at it, and enjoy those readings as well. And check out the memberships as well, because there's like a whole world of content that exists once you get to the membership level that most people don't have access to. So, and that's deep healing content, and that's deep healing live interactions with me. So I welcome you over there as well. Hey, hi, Natalie. Or Anelia? Hi. Hi. So, let's check out the astrology for the day. I always start with my Llewellyn's Witch's Date book. I love this book. I will forever love it. Yes, I have these really sophisticated apps, astrology apps on my phone, but I love the good old stuff. So this is Wednesday, the 30th. The color of the day is brown. The moon is secure in Pisces, and it's a day of planting. So this is a good day to plant those seeds. It's it's Nelia. I love that. That's beautiful, Nelia. Hey, Stephanie. Good afternoon, morning to you. Thanks. So, Nelia, thank you for breaking that down phonetically for me. I appreciate that. Okay. And we do have a new moon in Aries coming up, and boy, is that going to be an action-packed moon where we can really double down on, well, what do we want to get started and what are we intent on? Because this is when we'll have the burst of energy to manifest it. So let's look at the charts for today. And we have interesting positions. We have Mars and Saturn in a conjunction within 3 degrees of each other. And we have Venus and Saturn within 2 degrees of each other. And we still have Mars and Venus within 5 degrees of each other. So we really do have what I like to call a clusterfuck. That's not a technical term. But it really is a like a trifecta of energy that's piling up. And honestly, with Saturn there's challenges, because Saturn, even when it's supposed to be working with somebody, it don't like to work with anybody. It likes to do its own thing and make its own decisions and enforce its energy on others. So we have Mars there, and that can get to be really intense energy with vying for power or feeling like you're being bullied, and even in some ways mistreated. And then we can have the energy of Venus and Saturn, over analysis, like really tough stuff when it comes to finances, or how you feel like you look about yourself, or how you've been taking care of yourself. Really, let's double down on how we've been taking care of ourselves, and how we really feel about ourselves, because our intuitions and our feelings are super powered right now. The moon is in Pisces at this, like, legitimately, it's because the moon moves fast. But right now I'm looking at his charts. The moon and Jupiter, 2020, baby, 2020, legitimately at the same degrees. And what does that mean? There's this beautiful, I mean, almost like X-Men level energy. And I said this in the Pisces reading today, energy of your own psyche and your own ability to feel good about what you are. And I tell you, feeling good and believing in yourself is the name of the game, and it has its own power to it. Can it be delusional? Yes, of course it can. But if you're delusional, like Pisces are delusional, Pisces get a lot done because Pisces believe so fervently in their illusions. We'll call it delusions. We're going to call them illusions, that they end up making their illusions a reality because they just don't believe in any blocks, or they don't see any blocks. They only see the possibility. So Saturn's over there. So Neptune and Jupiter are all kind of having this conversation about anything is possible. And Saturn's over there like, but it isn't. But it isn't. Does it live up to this? Does it live up to this? And ultimately, I'll tell you, Neptune and Pisces can really win out. They really can win out because Saturn's really just an enforcer of the 3D world. And the 3D world answers to the spirit world. It's not the other way around. It's like the 3D world is just what has already happened. And Saturn treats that like it's the only thing in existence, right? It's the measurable, it's the 5 senses. But the only way, like, bitch, please, how the fuck did this come into, how was this invented? Y'all know? Dropped out of heaven? No. We figured it the fuck out. If we can conceive it, there's somebody on earth that's willing and able to figure out how to do it. It's just Saturn's going to sit there and make it as hard as possible with good cause. That's fine too. You know, it's almost like the perfect time to start dreaming, because you're going to get hit really quickly with but this certification and this paperwork and this, you have to do this and you have to jump through this hoop and you have to do. All right, you know what, the only thing we can do in this energy is be like, you better lay down the line for me right now about the hoops that I have to jump through, because I will jump through hoops like a circus motherfucking dog, but you ain't gonna pull any stops out in front of me adding hoops. That's what we really need to, my hoops. That's what we really need to double down is calling people out on the bullshit. It's okay if I have to struggle. It's okay if I have to work hard. It is not okay if you think you can add work, like shoving it from your plate to my, oh, you always had to do this. Oh, you always had to do this. No. So I would say get that shit in writing, honey. And with Mercury in Aries, we can really take on that attitude because we're bold, right? We can be like, I need to get this shit in writing. You need to lay it down for me exactly what and why is being expected from me. And then I'll do the work, but you're not going to shovel work on me or sneak something up and back because I just don't have time for that shit. I'm busy manifesting. That's sort of like the energy that we really need to take on today. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really do. And with the sun and Mercury in Aries, even though Chiron is there, I think, especially because Chiron's there, we have the experience level to know we've been through shit. We are like the wounded warrior. It's like, don't fuck with me. I've seen this attack before. I got a few scars on my back too from the motherfucker who thought they could stab me in the back. Don't mess around with me because I know you're pulling some shit. Wonderful thing is we have the energy to actually ask Saturn, why? Just because you say so isn't good enough. There has got to be standards backing this up, right? And you have to lay down what those standards are and what those expectations are, and that has to be transparent. Okay. Yeah, and I think that's really what Saturn is helping us to understand now, because it's very square the nodes. And let's put it this way, Scorpio is about no transparency. That's the South node. Do everything in secret, do everything in private. And then you have the North node in Taurus is just be open about everything because you want to, Taurus loves to constantly be in the sun. Some people call it like the mini Leo. You know, it's like they ain't the sun, but they really like it radiating on them. They like you to see what they're doing. They do everything on the surface because they're terrestrial. Scorpio is those waters underneath the ground. That's the energy of doing it. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything bad, but I don't like to be seen. I don't like to be seen. And also, ultimately, we're coming in that phase now where people can try to be like, no, I don't want to have to tell you shit. I'll do it at my own time. No, you will not. You will be transparent with me about this, especially in those things that are important for us. Hi, everybody. It's nice that you showed up. It's nice that you showed up. Hi, Paul. Oh, brown is your color. Very good. Hey, Tana. Hey, Tana. It's nice to see you here. Hey, Miranda. You mentioned last week relationships that have been good and strong will flourish now. However, if your relationships have been, yeah, that's right. Well, that will be amplified and aired out. Yeah. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the whole relationship, Tana, but it's those weak points. It's those points where maybe you didn't even realize the weakness. You can't get away with that now. Yeah, you can't get away with it now. The good thing is that the moon, which really does also impact relationships, is in a very optimistic position. So even though if there's hardships going on, there is a lot of energy in the air to be able to work on it, or want to work on it or work through it. So I think that really, as both Mars and Venus collide, because that's really what Saturn doesn't really work with anybody. Though it works, you'd like to think it worked with Mars, but no, they're two malefics. They just fucking butt heads for supremacy. It's kind of like, yeah, those things that come up now have always been there. It's just for some reason they went unnoticed, and this is a good time to work out those kinks and to sit down and say, what else you got to tell me? Because maybe I didn't want to see this. I was looking away from it, but I definitely want to understand this now. I think this is a day that it's fair to ask for full transparency. I think it's fair and wise today to ask for full transparency. Hi, Goran. What's up? What's up, Ryan? Hey, Trina. Like the video, please share and subscribe. Thank you so much, Ryan. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Larry. Yeah, I needed thank you so much. That's really, really sweet. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. Hey, Rihanna. Hey, Vet. What's going on? Oh, well, happy birthday. I hope you had a great day, but don't just celebrate it one day, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Everybody knows that birthdays have become birth weeks, have become birth months. You know what I'm saying? You better keep celebrating, girl. Birthday is April 1st. What's up? Oh, that's fantastic. Happy birthday, Miranda. Happy birthday early. And 40, there's ain't nothing wrong with 40. Don't worry about it, girl. Don't worry about it. In fact, love it. It's the truth about women, especially, is that women are much better at loving themselves after the age of 30. So I feel like our lives don't begin until 30. When we're not as useful to men for what they desire, we start becoming more useful to ourselves so we can work on our desires. And between 30 and 50 is one of the most powerful times for women, because we can really start to refocus all our energy onto ourselves so that by 60, we can really start to enjoy ourselves. But the bottom line is, girl, that there's still a hell of a lot of life to live. So go get it. And don't put those restrictions on yourself, like feeling bad about who you are or worrying about turning 40. That's you putting a restriction on yourself and you deserve better than that. You really do. Oh, I got these pimples all over me. I hate it. Let's get into the cards. We found a house. Yay! Oh, that's awesome energy. Congratulations and blessings sent to you. And moved in this weekend. It's tiny and super expensive. You must be in California. But I'm grateful as fuck, and I just keep my piano on the porch. Oh, just put it in the middle of the living room, man. Just put it in the middle, just put it in the middle of the living room. Okay, so basically something that you were expecting to work on or work through maybe has just come to a halt, or something surprising has happened. Yeah. Eight of Wands is here, but guess what? This Tower, This tower is a really interesting change because it seems like right afterward, there's a lot of new opportunities that are coming in because we got the Eight of Wands. We'll get deeper into what that tower may look like as well. And then we have Judgment is here. This is judgment on high. This is like through the grace of God. This is almost like just when you thought it's over, it isn't, because you're getting new life. It's almost like this tower is your cocoon. But we're going to get there. Oh, central energy is Temperance. This is the ability to find the way to make anything work out. This is also protection from angels, because you have the Judgment card and the Temperance card. Both of them always feature angels. So angels are watching over you and helping you to right now work through all this stuff that is getting you down or maybe even getting in your way. Oh, had a little ringing in my ear. Strength. Have strength of character, strength of the power in yourself. Create strength. Well, it's also saying you're a hell of a lot stronger than maybe you're giving yourself credit for. And the angels want you to know your strength. And then we have the Moon here. Interesting. The Strength card features the full moon. So we have Strength card and we have the Moon card. The Moon card are things that are hidden, but it's also our instincts and intuitions. So ultimately, when the Moon card is upright, it's really about this beautiful connection with our psychic energy, trust your instincts, or that you already know something. Even if it can't be seen, you already know it. And then we have more angels. The Lovers is here. Connectivity, having feelings for somebody, or meeting really quickly, like having that, like, I don't know, finding the perfect match. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. We have the Two of Pentacles. So there's financial changes, financial shifts that are coming. Two of Pentacles. Money may be hard to juggle for a while, but at least you got money to juggle. Okay. It's you're not juggling air, right? So there's something to still be grateful for. And then we have happiness, success, finding a way around the difficult situation. The fact that Temperance is our central energy says a lot. It's that we are going to find a way to make this work. And usually you do that by looking at the broader picture. Sagittarius energy is successful because it doesn't get lost in the details. It finds a way to make things work from a macro perspective, and it just says, figure out the details beneath it. Everybody else carry all that out. Let's get into the tower. I want to know, what is this tower? A new opportunity? Okay. Or it's about a new opportunity that we were working on. What happens with this tower? It's in Aries season, and then it's almost like seeds that we've planted are coming back. So you're going to see a real turnaround with, like, maybe you even forgot about it. Maybe it was so long ago you didn't realize it. But the tower is actually a good tower. And I know people are like, towers are never good. Towers are good. Towers are sudden change. But what this is saying is there's an energy here for sudden change that actually works to benefit you. And it's not one of those hidden blessings we always talk about. It's like, oh, it's actually a blessing in disguise. No, this is not a blessing in disguise. This is something breaking through to actually help you out. So keep the faith today, because this is the day when stuff that you've put into practice, or that maybe you did a while ago, it actually comes through. It actually comes through for you, and it opens up a huge opportunity for you. Use this energy. But the bottom line is, don't give up. If you get this bad news, you see an obstacle, you see a challenge, don't give up. Show the world the real you. That's beautiful. It means you have the knowledge. This is Aquarian energy. Aquarius is all about knowledge and wisdom. So you have the knowledge. Like, let it shine. Let people see that, yeah, I can do this. I know my shit. I know what I'm talking about. It's also show the world how strong you are, and that you're not going to cower and you're not going to cave. It's legitimately just blatantly show the world the real you. You are really a hell of a lot more powerful than you may be giving yourself, or may have given yourself credit for. But that's what it is. It's almost like these tensions and these challenges are made purposely. It's like the universe is pushing us to purposefully, The universe is pushing us on purpose to force us to remember how fucking strong we are and put us into beast mode. So we can fucking get what we want and get shit done. The universe is like, it's your job to move mountains, but I know you can. So I'm going to give you the direction, and I'm going to give you the encouragement, and I'm going to give you the energy, and you're going to get to work moving that mountain. And that's kind of what the universe is doing. It's pulling no punches, dude. It's pulling no punches. Then we have something that we want. This is covetous. It could even be somebody looking at us, somebody that's been looking at us for a while, right? It's somebody who is like sees our value. People will see our value, or if this is about something that we want. What about this card? What about this card? There could be reason to celebrate soon. Or there's a lot of people around who actually value a great deal what you do. Maybe you don't know them yet, but somebody has been looking at your shit, and people really value you. People really value what you do. And maybe that's what we need to capitalize on right now and realize that we are more valued than we realized. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up. Hi, Sarah. Hi, the internet. What the hell are you talking about? I covered up today. You didn't know I was so modest. What are you talking about? I mean, I've seen you on here before, and I appreciate your subscription, but just let me say this to you right now. I'm talking to you, the internet. I don't like people commenting on what I'm wearing, because that just means the attention is not on the right place. I'm here to deliver spiritual messages, not to discuss clothing. This ain't no fashion blog. And I will definitely talk about what I wear. And I'm a Libra rising, so I love compliments if you like what I wear, but I don't wear what I wear to cover up or not cover up, or because I lack modesty or don't lack modesty. I wear what I wear because it's either what I want to wear or it has a function. I mean, this is athletic wear. It was chilly this morning, so I put a shirt on. But I take offense to that subject matter being brought up, especially during the middle of the reading. Just to let you know. I'm sure you didn't mean to offend. What's up, Trina? I'm sure you didn't mean to offend. Like lots of times we don't know what's going to offend one another, right? We don't necessarily know. But ultimately, I will let you know you have offended me, and I would definitely like you to get off that topic. We have I am blessed and timeless earth. And so we're going to find a lot of our blessings in grounding today, in being able to support ourselves by allowing ourselves to realize the earth has our back. Like one practice that you do in yoga in corpse pose, in your shavasana, is you allow yourself to become conscious of the fact that the earth is supporting you. You don't have to hold yourself up. There is a foundation and platform there that is always there to hold you. And even though gravity is there, the earth is a supportive system. And so that's kind of what it's you are blessed. There are natural blessings. Your natural talents are blessings in and of themselves. So ultimately, this is kind of like, look at the small thing. Look at the blessings all around you. Look at the blessings that you already are in possession of. But there are greater blessings here that are coming in. They really are. And they may have something to do with earth or land or where you're living or how you're living, or just you're essentially blessed with your health. True. That could be too. Hold on. No, hold on. No, I definitely want to do it. I'm worried. I am blessed. I am blessed. A circumstance or situation in your life that seems unfair to you may actually be a blessing in disguise. A natural state of balance and justice exists in our world. The universal principle of complementary opposites known as yin and yang, interwoven with the universal law of cause and effect, keep all in life in perfect balance. Though frustrating, the present circumstance is steering you toward a higher purpose, and what unfolds from this is a feeling of fulfillment and happiness. At present, you cannot see the blessing, so you must be patient. Something beautiful will soon manifest. Surrender any feeling of resentment or frustration and trust. All is unfolding in the most perfect way for you and those around you. Plant little seeds of love and faith now, and you will reap a blessed harvest in the months to come. Oh, damn! I love you, God. What a beautiful message. What a beautiful message. What a beautiful message. I love this book. I love it. And Timeless Earth, you have picked this card today to help you remember the importance of spending time in nature and connecting with Mother Nature's healing energies. So ultimately, the universe wants you to be loved, wants to know that you are loved, and wants to know that it is still working in your favor, even though it may seem like, shit just hit the fan. Ultimately, no, they're conspiring in your favor. And nature in this energy today is a great tool to use to help you get into the state of mind of gratitude and release resentment, etc., etc. Because we might need some help, right? We might need some help if we are angry about something or frustrated or feeling sad. It's like nature. Get back out in nature. Let nature help you. It's going to be a perfect tool to help drain that really toxic energy and just unfold or leave room for trust and faith, because yes, that's what will keep you on the path that spirit is trying to keep you on, to lead you toward getting what you want, right? It's like it's redirecting you to a better place. So I love you, spirit. Thank you so much. That is a beautiful message. Let's get into these cards. Hi, Caitlin. Hey, Charity Young. Hey, Alfonso. Amen. I'll be damned if that doesn't explain. For real, right? For real. I'm gardening barefoot as we speak. Damn, Yvette. Jesus. That's beautiful. Like, Yvette is our spirit animal right now. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Do you see how much God loves us? Do you even fucking know? Like everything, the universe is like, I acknowledge how fucking beautiful. I just feel so loved right now. I can't even handle it. The universe is legitimately saying, I know that you just took a blow. Even though I don't get what it is to be human, I can feel your pain. And I want to help you in every way possible. In every way possible, to know that this is nothing. Your pain is something. Your concern is something. I love you. Let me give you a hug. Let me give you a hug, because all of this is really happening for your benefit. But I also understand that right now, I told you, Papa Saturn, when he's square the nodes, is actually a softened position, because he's like not whipping your ass. He's instead just calling you over and being like, so what's going on? You know what I'm like this is legitimately, I want to help you through this, because there's beautiful energy all around that's supportive and saying, take care of yourself. I get it. You're sad right now. If you've got to cry, put your feet in the dirt, go walk on the beach. It's like, be a part of nature. Allow it to be a part of you. Remember how much you're loved and how much you're taken care of and how much you're sustained and how much value there is. I'm like, honey, you are so loved. And I respect your pain. I honor your pain. I want you to take care of yourself. Do you know how loved we are to even get that message right now? In addition to the message of, I'm redirecting you for your own good. Gotta trust me, right? Come on now. But it's also the universe kind of saying, I know that it's hard to trust what you can't see, but I definitely know it's impossible to trust what you don't feel loved by. If you feel like I'm constantly causing problems in your life, if you feel like I'm constantly against you, I'm never going to have your trust. So ultimately, I want you to know how much I love you. You know, it's just like a child with a parent. You know, it's a child, you know, even when a parent spanks the child doesn't stop loving the parent, and the parent isn't not loving the child. You're doing it for a reason. You're doing it for the purpose of, you need to know this lesson. You need to work this out, or you need to be redirected because you were going toward a place that was going to hurt you. Right? And I'm not going to let that happen to you. And even if that bruises you, or your ego, or disappoints you, in the long run, you're going to turn around and smile and be happy. So this is really actual gentle discipline. And also just because I don't want us to take away from this, the only way that this is good is if I eventually get what I want. Right? It's like, oh, the universe is redirecting me. No, the universe may be directing you away from what you want, because what you want is toxic for you and you don't have the sense to know it. But ultimately, it's reminding you how much you're loved, and that there's no way that such a loving energy is doing this to you to harm you. That's the message. And how we getting these cards one after the other is like just such a blatant message of love, of, yeah, I'm not against you. I'm definitely not. I'm totally on your side. I'm totally on your side. I'm totally on your side. And it's not that getting what you want is bad, you know, but it's like, what do you really want? Say what you want. We say what you want is a house. Do you want a house or do you want a home? Right? Do you want, do you want a house, or do you want, do you want there to be value? Do you want there to be an investment, right? Do you want there to be something on the other side? Like, we're setting you up for what you actually want. You're asking for love. You're asking for, like, what are your drives behind what you want? What you think you want. Well, the physical things you think you want are actually representations of what you emotionally and spiritually want. So maybe you're just looking at the wrong physical thing, and you need to be redirected to something else that's actually going to give you those amazing, beautiful things that are going to actually match those vibrations and those feelings. Right? Diversity. The world would be a boring place if we were all the same. So celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and much loved. And then we have determination. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. Not telling you to give up at all. And then we have wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. And important. And I said this, especially last week, I said, integrity is the name of the game right now. Be flexible, but also be true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. I'll tell you this right now. Integrity, people's integrity is really going to shine through. You're really going to start to see the value of the person based on how they treat you. So sit back and watch, because somebody's integrity is being revealed to you and your integrity is being revealed to others. So this is where we can double down on our self-discipline and really, walk in the talk. Very important right now, because integrity is going to win you your day. I love you guys. I'm going to get offline because I got other stuff to do. Hey, Amy Faith. Sending lots of love. Oh, receiving that love and light. God bless you. God bless you, Amy. And sharing it with you as well. Hey, Laird. I don't know why, but you're making me. Oh, because you need to release, sweetheart. That's why. That's why tears come, because you need to release. So just let it. There's something in there that you may not even completely consciously understand right now, but let the tears flow, because they're coming because you just need to release. That's what they are. Tears come to relieve stress. Your body's trying to heal itself because there's a lot that's been going on. It's a physicalization of an emotional release, and that's why it's a healing and cathartic experience, crying. So let it out. You just need the release. Hey, Josie. You're welcome, Yvette. Hey, Miranda. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I love you guys so much. I'm going to let you go, but I'm also going to wish you well on the rest of your day, sending blessings your way. I'll see you tomorrow.